Hello, Africa. Hello, my people. Good day to you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time you're listening to this, thank you for joining me on today's episode, of Daily Mind Shift. And we've been talking about habits to unlearn. So today's habit is, I think most of us are guilty of it, including me. I'm still unlearning this particular habit. And that is the habit of not sleeping enough. I'm still trying to go with the doctor's recommendation of getting good night's sleep, 6 to 8 hours thereabouts. So it's very important. It keeps us healthy. So if you have this habit of thinking it is because if you sleep well, then you will not, that means you're wasting your time. That is where my problem personally started from when I was I think in secondary school, all right, in the high school thereabout. I started thinking that if you sleep, you will waste time and all that. So it becomes an habit that I have little sleep. I'm just reading, writing, planning, strategizing, trying to push my products and all that. So it's now I'm old and it's not left me yet. So today's episode is to me as it is to you. Habits to unlearn. The habit of not sleeping enough. Medically, it's recommended 6 to 8 hours average. Sleep well, 6 to 8 hours. So many of us get enough sleep and still feel shit. We don't feel well. Many of us, we sleep, but you do not sleep well. So it's important that you know why. Because this is about your life, all right? Sleep is part of our life. And one of the things I've read is that when you sleep that your brain decompresses. It's like your brain goes to the toilet when you sleep. Imagine that as a human being, you don't go to the toilet to defecate or to pass out anything. You don't even go to the toilet. You'll be in trouble. That means you keep eating, you keep taking things in without expunging, without defecating, without passing it out. You will die, son. It's unhealthy. So if you think that is unhealthy, imagine what your brain is going through. You can do independent study about that, but I've done a study about that, and that's what I discovered, that it is when you sleep that your brain have the time to decompress, to go to his own toilet and flush out toxins and flush out unnecessary information that is there, so that you don't have a mental fog, and flush out unnecessary things and keep the ones you think you want to keep, and flush out the rest. So imagine you don't have enough sleep, or you don't have enough sleep. That's exactly that's the habit we're trying to unlearn. That means you are not giving your brain the time needed to flush out those toxins. You are not giving your brain the time. That's why you feel fatigued. That's why you feel cloggy. That's why you have some mental fog. You can't think clearly because your brain is still harboring some toxins and it's not helping you. So at the end of the day, you are not even finding joy in your life, and you are not even optimal. The reason why you did not sleep is to work. Now that work self is mediocre. Do you understand? So it's important for you to know the impact of not sleeping enough. You can do an independent study on that. I'm not a sleep expert. I'm telling you that me too. I'm having difficulty getting myself to sleep. When I want to sleep, I sleep. I don't have amnesia, or what do you call it? I don't have lack of sleep problem and all that. So I don't have, what is it called? Insomnia. Yeah, that's what it's called. Amnesia is loss of memory. Insomnia is lack of sleep, sleep deprivation. So I don't have insomnia at all. I sleep when I want to sleep, but most times I tell myself not to sleep. That's the habit I'm trying to unlearn, and that is the same habit I'm recommending to you that you'll learn. So if you have insomnia, go to your doctor and find a way around it. Go to sleep expert and find help, all right? Find help. I'm not a sleep expert, and I'm not talking about insomnia here. I'm just talking about people like me that tell themselves not to sleep because of the work they think they need to do. Do you understand? So it's important, and that becomes an habit, which can eventually, I believe, lead to insomnia. Maybe that is the habit that has led you to now have sleep deprivation. So habits to unlearn not sleeping enough. So number one thing I will do is, I will recommend that I'm trying to adjust myself into is keep a regular sleep cycle. The moment you decide that, okay, by 9 p.m. I'm going to sleep and I will sleep for 6 hours, just go to bed. By 8 o'clock, start preparing to go to bed. By 8:30, almost be ready. By 8:45, be on the bed and shut down, keep a low light, take your device out. That's one thing I've not been able to do. God help me. Take your device out somewhere. Keep your device away from you. If possible, buy a local alarm clock if you need an alarm to wake you up. Do not use your device as an alarm clock, or if you use your device, switch off, go into airplane mode and all that, so that you'll be able to sleep, because it is about sleeping. So keep a regular sleep cycle. You sleep from 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, you wake up maybe 4 or 5. Just keep a regular sleep cycle. Do you understand? Keep a regular sleep cycle. That's one way for us, not you this time, for us to unlearn not sleeping enough. Avoid caffeine, avoid alcohol, avoid nicotine, cigarette smokes and all that. At least minimum recommended by the doctors 6 hours before you sleep. So you don't take caffeine and you want to go and sleep 2 hours. Even if you are able to sleep, you won't have enough sleep. You won't sleep well, because you just injected into your system some chemicals that your body is being trained to respond to those chemicals to keep you active. Nicotine, caffeine, and all that, they keep the body. Most people that drink it, the reason why those products are made is to keep your body active or sharp, so they say. So it's important for you to know that you cannot take that and try to go to sleep. At least 6 hours. Well, if you have those habits of caffeine, alcohol, and smoking, nicotine, and all that, do that 6-7 hours before you are planning to go to bed, not an hour and thereabout. I'm not saying some people will not sleep if they smoke right now. Some people will be smoking and be sleeping. I get it. Do you understand? But that doesn't mean you sleep healthy. That doesn't mean you are having enough sleep. Remember, this habit is not about sleep. It's about having enough sleep, and especially quality sleep. Do you understand my point? So do not try to talk yourself out of this by saying, I know a friend, or me, say, even if I smoke, I sleep immediately. All right, this is your life, not mine. I'm just recommending that habits that can hinder your productivity, habits that can hinder your effectiveness in life, is not having enough sleep. And one way for you to stop it, for you to correct it, is at least do not take any caffeine, alcohol, or cigarette smoke at least 6 to 7 hours before sleep time. It helps your sleep cycle. It helps you. All right, it helps you. Let me say, try as much as possible to not eat heavy, at least before bedtime. Try not to eat heavy food, especially in this part of the world, in Africa here. Try your dinner should be light. If it cannot be light, eat it early so that it will start the digestive process, like before 6:30. After 6:30, it's not really healthy to start eating heavy food. Do you understand? So those are the things that I will recommend that you do to get your sleep time back. And try to nap during the day. Do not nap too late in the afternoon if you know you want to sleep at night. Too late will cause you to stay awake at night. So just you know yourself. I don't know you. I'm just recommending things to you. So it's important. And like I said before, sleep in a very dark, comfortable, quiet room. That's what I will recommend to you. That I like that, but it's not quiet. I play my jazz music, I play some music, or sometimes I play some affirmations as I sleep. So it's important for you to, but it's majorly dark, it's always dark. I don't sleep with my lights on, I don't like it. I see clearly at night and all that. So it's important for you to, I will recommend that. It helps your body system to shut down, especially as your brain reacts to blue light. It helps your body to shut down. All right, thank you, and we will talk tomorrow. Bye for now.